continue to do same. And we work with industries like real estate, hotels, and digital products like wedding invitations, digital wedding invitations. We happen to work with Vishwa Samudra. They do road constructions of like NHAI, and they themselves are a 13 company group. So we work with their, all of their retail brands. Right, so Ecolastic is one of their brand which does biodegradable covers. The covers go in Tirupati Devasthanam, and
Mhm.
all of their eco-friendly covers is done by them. So we are working with them closely. Yeah, so and we're working with media companies for promotion of their movies. We're working with fashion brands, and we've done awareness campaigns, which is not directly connected to sales, but more about promotion and grassroots level, awareness in IT employees specifically. So we've done campaigns like that as well. We've worked with doctors to, increase the footfall, and also their specialty research medicine, uh, marketing also, all across, right? And so we continue to work with Global Exim, which is into export import training, which is also a digital e-commerce. They have that division also, and which is currently more into edutech and training, right? So we have a managed budget of only on Meta and Instagram. This is an old screenshot, but handled. We have been working with them from past 4 or 5 years. So the we've handled across 2 crores of budget on Meta, and we've also been able to handle 50 lakhs of budget on Google as well for them, right? And we help them in creation of their assets, graphic, and also planning the strategy of how to bring in more programs and be able to serve a larger audience as well. Right, so we work with other B2B products and services also. We've engaged in branding uh, campaigns as well, where with Vishwa Samudra alone, we have worked with campaigns which included Kapil Dev and other um, influencers and uh, people on board for them. And we worked with PV Sindhu and campaigns for one of the brands which is into helping women learn riding and earning a living out of it, which is now tied up with Uber right now, right? So this is a quick glance of what clients that we have been working in terms of only advertising, right? That's about it. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Sachi. So one of the two very key areas that I wanted to kind of show our expertise on, and which has gotten us the great results, is one is the ad expertise, which Shekhar is taking care of, and he'll run you through the numbers that we have audited. And Sachi is also working on the messaging, the story selling part of it, which also basically helps us in getting those results. So, coming to what our idea of this sunrise tanks is, I'm just sharing my screen. So, tell me if I'm, like the overall agenda for this is actually based on numbers that we have understood is to double the leads and conversions, even
Mhm.
though there is a right now the delivery timeline issue. How can we still address this and still build that trust, urgency, and increase our conversions,
Mhm.
right? Okay. Yeah, because last time we discussed, so one of the things that came out was you're not able to kind of put in budget, although that's possible, just because you think this is an issue. Now, one of the internal discussions that we were having is, maybe that we think it's an issue, the perception might not be the same. So how can I use the current challenge maybe as also an opportunity? So that's what we are drawing it from.
Mhm.
And so here's the idea. Now, Shekhar will run us through the numbers, but here is a broad synopsis of what we have understood is right now the orders are not prepaid. So that
Yeah.
means it's more like a leaky funnel at the moment, although it's click to WhatsApp ads. but cancellation and fulfillment is not happening end to end. Lead quality is getting reduced. So that means when the lead quality is reduced, the ad spend is wasted. There is the CTR is on a higher side, and the frequency and the CPM is also little higher side. Okay, Shekhar, would you quickly take us through these issues? Maybe we can open a sheet, etc.
Yeah, sure. Right. So let me just present my screen. Should I present my screen, Latika?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can open the ad manager if you want, if whatever feels okay.
Just 1 second.
So just expand on the fact that what do you mean by when CTR is high and the CPM is high and the frequency is on a higher side? So how is it affecting at the moment?
Yeah, sure. So is my screen visible?
Yeah.
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 All right. So this is the data of the current campaign. So currently we had two major campaigns, like that was messaging and awareness campaigns. So coming to the fact of CTRs and CPM. So as CTR, as you can see, like this, the low CTRs and the high CPM. So when the CPM is high, so what happens is our audience gets costly. So which means we are reaching less audience in the same budget. So we always
sorry, sir, are you aware of the term CPM and CTR?
Yeah.
Okay,
Click-through
great.
rate.
Yeah. Great, awesome.
All right, yeah. So when the CPM tends to be high, so what happens is the audience gets costly. So that means even we are spending the same budget or we are scaling the campaigns, the audience reach is low because eventually our CPM is high, which actually increases the frequency. So if you can see here, our messaging campaigns frequency is 1.9, which is close to 2. So this means on an average, a single user is actually seeing our ads twice, which is not ideal actually. So we need to actually keep it around 1.4 to 1.6K figure because that is the healthy figure. But here actually that is not the case. Our frequency is 1.9, which means the like somewhere the saturation is coming and the campaigns and the like meta is not able to find new audiences to capture, which is actually restraining our audience reach. So yeah, so that was the effect of high CPMs and the high frequency. Sure, and let
So, yeah. Now,
These are the two recent campaigns you are referring to.
yes. Yes. In the last 3 months, these two campaigns were active. These two campaign types were active, and all these campaigns are those campaigns which are active in the last 3 months.
Okay.
These yellow colored campaigns are the messaging campaigns, and these purple colored campaigns are the awareness campaigns.
Okay.
As we can see here also, like for few campaigns, the CPM is actually pretty high. For example, this Copper Tank campaign, the CPM is really high at 80. And for this campaign also, this new campaign, 2000 liter. And so which is actually increasing the cost of message also. As you can see, for other campaigns, it is around 11 or 10 or 9 even. But for these two campaigns, it is 21 rupees cost of message because eventually the CPM is high and users are not clicking on the campaigns also. Like the ads is not that much of like, appealing or engaging. That's why CTR is also low here. Yeah.
What about ROS?
So ROS actually, so currently the current data actually which we had till messages. We didn't had the final conversions number or the revenue, so that's why we haven't included the ROS for now.
So once we have what was the returns from these campaigns, it will help us calculate the ROS also.
Yeah, I understand.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was it about the numbers, Latika.
yeah. So basically now how do we fix it? So what's the strategy that, we think and we have worked on based on the programs that we've been working on, as well as the competition. So the number one that I've been, suggesting is make it prepaid. So turning cash on day one. Now, how do we do that is something that I want to kind of talk about a little. So So basically, let's make it a prepaid is one of the ideas. Now, obviously, the idea is to reduce risk. COD with the partial payment is one of the ways. Giving
Sorry,
prepayment.
Latika, to interrupt you. Actually, your screen is not being
Okay.
presented.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for telling me that. Application window. Is this okay now? Is it visible? Okay. Yeah.
Start.
So, yeah. So the idea is to, number one is, making it prepaid. So reducing the risk, one of the ways is, have COD with partial payment. But I'm not too sure about that, if it will work or not, because it can create confusion. But I think I have better ideas about that is prepayment guarantee. Offer 100% money back guarantee in case of delivery delays or damage, like companies do. And live order tracking, which I'll show you in a moment. How do we do very easy real-time tracking and automations with WhatsApp as SMS updates? And then, offering incentives for prepaid orders. And I think this always works even when I do an online shopping. We always have an option even for like a 10,000 product of COD. But an offer incentivizing a prepaid offer, which basically means a good 500 rupees that I'm saving. Prepay and save 500 rupees or faster processing. Some freebie that add-ons, like a tank cleaning kit, prepay and get free tank cleaning kit. It can be as simple as like a 20 rupees pouch, or so that is really creates kind of a tempting offer. And increasing payment convenience, like flexible EMI or pay later, instant payment methods like accepting UPI, credit cards, all of that. So making payment like really seamless and easy. So, and then, basically couple of psychological triggers, which basically, creating limited stocks, 5 prepaid orders left, social proofing, video testimonials, why prepaid with clear FAQ section. How do we do that? I'll just talk about that using the funnel. But this is what I would highly suggest to have the prepaid option. Now, let me show you how does it look like. So these things are also mentioned on the landing page. So first of all, we talking about right now we have a WhatsApp to click funnel, which is what we are saying is to do away with that and have a landing page funnel or a lead funnel, which basically means we have a clear outline of all the important things, all the objections are being handled on those pages, that page already. So all the common objections being, can I trust it? Quality, other people have bought it, what's the process like? So if I get all that information, so you got to become like, I will not go anywhere else. Tomorrow when I see any other ad, I still have Sunrise in my mind stuck. So how do we do it? Now, these are automation methods. Now, I know that you are doing bulk delivery from Udupi to Bangalore. It's not like a personalized dispatch, but even though it is not. So, for example, what I've understood is you are, let's say, doing 10 deliveries on every Sunday. So this is very easier automation that can be set up for the entire Bangalore list, which has placed orders. So order confirmation, the dispatch notification, in transit update, out of delivery. So this way, the communication is maintained. So you're not getting a lot of grievances also on your ads that, hey, I've paid, I've not got any notification, or or people calling your team all the time, or they're messaging. So that can all be avoided with this seamless fulfillment communication.
Yeah, that we are facing also.
Okay. So now how do we do that? Sachi, could you please quickly talk about what do right now with the WhatsApp to click, we want to remove that and talk about what take us through the user experience when the person clicks the ad, and then how does he go about paying it?
Completely. So thank you so much, Radhika. So, Suri sir, how we are seeing it is like in terms of creator, when a person is engaging with a creator, we can actually defy or beat the competition on at the creative level if the creative is better. Because now even Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and Google have told that creative is where we have to spend our energy on. More creative and better engaging creative is also going to be. So that is where we'll start from. We'll make the creators more engaging and the value proposition very clear. And once somebody clicks on the creative, what happens next is right now it is they're clicking on WhatsApp. So most of the WhatsApp, what happens is people are just inquiring. You might get a lot of people who say I clicked by mistake, or I just wanted to know about it, and that sort of a thing happens. So one pro is that the cost of our lead might be very low, but a bigger disadvantage is the lead cost is really very high. Because if you looking at uh, the conversion is really low, right? So when we do a landing page, what happens is it is like your first salesperson, right? So instead of directly going from WhatsApp to chat, which the perception of the person is like I'm just messaging some person on WhatsApp. Now it changes to they're interacting with a brand. Now they're interacting with Sunrise Tank. And then they see all the benefits. Like, because in the ad creative also people very quickly click. We have seen that within 3 seconds people click, whoever is interested. And they don't get to read it more clearly. But in a landing page, they'll go through everything, all the benefits, and how we are better, and what is our most unique point. And once they see all of that, it acts as our first salesperson. And landing page ads increases the quality of the lead, because if somebody has to go through the pain of going to fill his leads details, phone number and email by self, going on to a landing page, we know that this is a high intent lead. So we do this by filtration. From instead of directly clicking on WhatsApp, they go on to landing page and they fill it. Lead cost will go higher than whatever we're getting on WhatsApp, but the lead quality also will increase, which will also give, like, let's say if somebody in a Bangalore who's a software engineer, he'll build a good trust because he has seen more about the brand. Right?
Yeah, so basically the metric here will not be lead cost anymore. The metric here that we'll see is ROAS or ROI at the end of the month.
Yeah. And the another benefit that comes here is when somebody opens up a landing page, Facebook also knows, like you might have visited a website, and once you close that website, you start seeing ads of it, right? So, and you think that, okay, this brand is everywhere and it is, I showed expressed interest and I want to take an action now, right? So that is what can happen. We put our Facebook pixels on landing page, which is not possible with WhatsApp. And if somebody, even without ads, they have visited our website by one or the other chance, by watching our brochure or, through our sales agent, they will become part of our ad campaign, and they'll start seeing more of our ads because of our retargeting campaigns. They'll see our ads on their Truecaller, they'll see it while they're going through their YouTube or other places as well. So these benefits build more trust, and they think that, okay, this is a brand that is present, and I think I can trust this and go for the payment here, right? So these are two benefits, major benefit that we get while doing a landing page campaign over WhatsApp campaign. Yes, Larry.
Yeah. So he's talking about the fixing the ad funnel, and also I would also talk about the ad creatives here, which basically, what we're talking about, shifting the focus from broad targeting right now to intent based. That means people who are engaged, who are website visitors, and that way it's very easy to retarget them because then we know that they're very interested. Then pre-framing the leads with educational content, video, case studies, testimonials. I remember we talking about, clean water for your kids, using the emotional approach. Like he said, filtering out the curious users with lead qualification, lead form questions. Then we're looking at higher conversions with optimized ad creatives and landing pages. So what I mean by that is, I think Shekhar will talk about right now in the ad creators, for example, we are having a really long videos. What we can do about that, I'll just come to that in a second. So also reducing the ad frequency, shorten the video ads as simple as 3 seconds to 5 seconds. Because the CTA call to action is being missed at the moment. People are not watching till the end. And so Shekhar, have you have put some themes here. So right now,
So we're able to see the strategy and system to fix that
yeah,
slide, if that
yeah,
is the same slide presented.
yeah. Shekhar, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah. So just talk about the insights and suggestions. So right now
Mhm.
we see a lot of big video content, but statics are kind of
Yeah.
missed here. So what do you mean by UGC content? The themes that you have worked on, to share all of that.
Yeah, definitely. So should I present or just
Yeah,
should I just verbally
yeah.
tell?
If you have it, just present it.
Yeah, sure. I will just present it. So is it visible?
No,
Yeah.
no. Okay, let me just stop my share. Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah. So here actually I have mentioned a few suggestions and themes to build the ads. So first of all, yeah, we definitely need to have short video ads of maximum 20 to 25-second length because the current videos are about 1 minute long. So nobody watches that long videos actually nowadays we actually need to give the right hook to capture the audience attention in the first 2 seconds. If you are not capturing their attention in the first 2 seconds, they will not be clicking or even see the ads longer than that. And the next thing that we have to make sure is to introduce our brand in the first 3 seconds. Because if the audience does not know like which brand are they seeing, like what is the brand or what is the product, they won't be actually relevant for us. So we should always introduce our brand in the first 3 seconds. And then, so the current creatives theme was around videos only, as there were around 3 videos live at the current time, and all of them were videos. But what we see actually the product-based industry, that statics and carousels actually works really well when it comes to showcasing our products and their USPs and benefits. So we must incorporate and add static and carousel creatives too in our strategy of the campaigns. And we can have static images with the USPs and the variants of the capacity. USPs here like should be like some or like different like that can differentiate our brand with the competitors. Like what maybe the competitors are not offering, but we are offering, and what are we doing better than them. Those things we have to mention in our static images. Then we can also like here are some themes only like focusing on reliability of the tanks and material quality because nowadays like while purchasing users now look for the quality and the reliability of the products more than the pricing and the affordability. So we can mention like we can focus on reliability and material quality while showcasing our product while mentioning that okay this is affordable also and but there is no compromise on the quality. Then to this now that then yeah like comparison creatives of other brand with us like we can directly compare like not naming the exact brand but we can compare that we provide this but the other brands don't provide this or they have these things like not like these things in our storage tanks are better than them. And now that the summer is also coming, so we can utilize the messaging and content and make them around the summer theme. That in summer their water won't be getting that much of hot or something like that. And then coming to the themes, so we can focus definitely on durability and longevity, like highlighting the long-lasting, robust construction of the tanks. Then eco-friendly design, like showcasing the environment-friendly features, and then versatile solution, like via like the variety of the sizes and shapes and the capacity of the tanks. We can
And
mention it.
Shekhar, do you want to also take through the competition?
Definitely. So let me just finish it, and then I will just jump to the competition ads one. Yeah. Then we can build our ads around peace of mind and innovation too, like how we are innovating the products and we are providing cutting edge voter solutions there. Now coming to the competitors part, sir. So let me just open this talk. So here actually I've included 3 to 4 brands, like what kind of ads they are running and what are their strategy of running ads and how we can, how we can be we can
Like
incorporate that
similar
in
to what we
our steps.
suggested at the moment. Yeah.
Yes, 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 yeah. So first of all, Syntax is there. So Syntax is actually currently running only lead form funnel, where they're in running ads and collecting users' details in a lead form. They are running static carousel and graphical animations kind of images. And here are few images that they are running. And majorly, they are like focusing on the reliability and the long lasting of their tags. As you can see, like here on all the ads, like long lasting strength or weatherproof, worry proof, and they are providing that okay, their product is strong and sturdy, and they're also giving 15 years warranty or 3 years warranty on this. But yeah, up to 15 years warranty. So they are basically portraying that their products are strong. They are meant to be long last. Yeah. And for Supreme Pipes, this is one of the brand which are currently running ads for landing page actually. So they are redirecting their all the audiences to a landing page wherein the users are seeing their products, all the information about it, and then inquiring them about their products. They are also running statics and videos, and here are few of the statics which they are running. They also have copper tank just like us, so they are running that also. Now,
Most
vectors.
of the you see funnel type is landing pages and lead pages.
Yeah, so funnel types is landing pages is like they're redirecting all their users to their landing page. So when someone is clicking their ad, they are getting redirected directly to a landing page. So Abhi, like in our case, we are redirecting them to that WhatsApp chat, but they are not doing that. They are directly
Yeah.
redirecting them to the landing page. Yeah. Then for Vector Stack, actually they were only running only retailer and dealer ads, so I have not included that for now. And a company was this Aquatech. They were also running ads in the region, and they were doing both lead form and WhatsApp. So they were doing WhatsApp funnel and lead form funnel as well. Both they have a combination of that, and they have a combination of static videos and carousel. And these two are the statics that they were running. So what we can see one thing similar in all the brands, sir, is that they are running the static ad. So every one of the brand is running static ad, which is actually recommended and we should run for a product-based company as earlier said. So we can definitely use static ads in our campaign strategy, looking on all these competitors and the themes and messaging parts.
Yeah.
This is basically awareness campaign. They are not getting leads in this.
No, no. So actually, they were running lead form ads also. So when I checked their campaign strategy, they were running lead form and website visits both. So they were collecting actually user data on the lead form, and then later on, their sales team contacting the users, the audiences.
So all brands are required to, post. I mean, by default, Facebook lets others also see for reason of ad transparency, and we are able to also see that they are running lead form ads from this ad transparency dashboards.
That's fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the suggestion and insights for the ads, Latika.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you had also shared some aware. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, yes,
Stat-
please go ahead.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. Static ads will give sufficient leads, you mean to say?
Yes, yes. So how static ads actually, yeah, static ads also works good when it comes to leads and website visits also because when they see these big text actually on their screen, they see it at once. And if the text are like good enough, they are good enough to hook the audience, they will instantly get attracted and will eventually click on the CTA button. So this is actually a great way to attract the audience at just one glance because in video they will wait for 3 or 5 seconds and it is not necessarily they will eventually be there to see the whole video or even half of it. But when it comes to statics, the text is on their screen. They will see it eventually if it comes in front of their screen. So that is actually, it is a great,
Yeah,
statics are a great way to capture attention.
broadly, yes. So having said that, but what does the static ad say? What is resonating? So we've got to test those 50 static ads to find the winning static ad.
Mhm.
Like these campaigns that he's listed out, these are some of the winning ads that has been working for Syntex specifically for the past 6 months.
But I don't think they are supplying directly to the customer. They are having only dealer network.
Yeah, so how we work with Samrat is also they have a dealer network. So when we generate lead, they have a centralized lead management team who will directly forward it to the dealers. The reason is it is actually helping, they are showing support to the dealers also, and also they're getting sales back to them.
We tried that also. We also tried that, but somehow, okay, fine. We will discuss it later.
Yeah,
Please
I
continue.
mean, the idea was to draw references of some companies who are doing landing page ads. So maybe, we found these companies. So the idea was to say that because you're running lead forms directly to B2C, how can we do it in a more seamless way? So landing page ads go from WhatsApp to, and basically inclusion of prepaid. So my two agenda that we are looking at here is one,
Yes.
actually three things. One is doing prepaid. Second is moving from WhatsApp to landing pages. And third is the ads using story selling communication to reduce our CTR and conversions. That's that. So just quickly summing it up, making sure my screen is visible. My screen is visible, Sachi?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So what we're looking at is, prepaid orders. We are looking at by this couple of projections here is at least, from 40 to 60% cash flow instantly, and lower cancellations, higher conversion rate, lead quality, most importantly, is going to improve significantly. Sales team spends time closing, not chasing. Right now, they are spending way too much time in answering questions, and then, okay, I want to cancel my order, or, not coming or whatever. So only closing. Ad cost drops as an engagement, conversion rate increases, scalability is what we are looking at, because then we have the revenue and we can use that for scaling. Um, Sachi or Shekhar, you want to quickly talk about this?
Yeah. So, sir, this is actually the current trend of the spends and the reach, based divided on the type of the campaign. So currently we're spending 77% of our budget on messaging campaigns and 23% is on awareness. So this means actually we are only using one funnel currently to drive out leads, which is messaging. And reach percentage is also from messaging, it is 18%, and rest of the 82% is coming from awareness. So this is the current trend, which is actually kind of like we can actually improve it by introducing new funnels and also the type of the campaigns. So if you can go to the next slide, Latika.
Hmm.
Yeah. So here we propose trend actually. So what we are actually proposing and how we will drive engagement and leads through our campaigns. So we will first divide our campaign structure in four parts. One will be traffic, where we will spend roughly 20 percentage. Then it will be messaging campaign, where we will spend 25 percentage. 33% will be given to leads campaign, and rest of the 21% will be given to remarketing campaign. So one thing you will see here, we are not using the awareness campaign here. Instead, we are using the traffic campaigns, because in awareness campaign, the audience is just seeing our ads and that's it. They are not doing anything. They are not clicking on the ad. They are just seeing our ad and just moving away off the screen, which is actually kind of losing the all the audiences who are seeing our ads. So instead, we will introduce traffic campaign. What we will do here, we will show our ads to the users and we will land them at the landing page. So what will be different here? Because since they are landing on a page, all the users are landing on a page. So first thing is that there will be higher chance that they will remember our brand or product. And then second thing is that we will be getting their data at least in our website. The website funnel will build. We will have audiences there so that we can retarget them later on. Because in awareness campaign, we don't have their data, we have nothing. They are just lost. But in traffic campaign, we have their data. We can reach out to them later to, if you are having any offers or anything else, we can reach out to them. And messaging campaigns will remain same, but we will reduce the budget because we want to add all the other campaigns as well. So messaging campaign will have 25% of budget, and leads campaign will have 33%. So why we are introducing leads campaign here? To increase the leads quality, because when compared to messaging, the leads coming from the proper lead campaign will be actually 50 to 70% higher, which will eventually decrease your sales team time, and will offer better quality leads and conversions. And then the 20% of budget will be shifted to remarketing. It will be used in showing ads to the users, to the warm users who already know our brand or have actually interacted with our brand at least once in the past time, so that we can remind them again, okay, we are here. If you need our products, you can consider us, because they already somehow have seen our brand. So they will be more likely to click on our ad and remember
Yeah,
it.
basically anybody who has visited the landing page once, twice,
Yeah,
and send, yeah, it's because they are the hot buyers. They need it. So all they need is a nudge. All they need is a brand recall, a space in their mind that will keep showing them again and again. And in different ways, maybe different messaging. So whatever resonates with them. So we understand those 3 to 4 different themes. So it could be, the emotional thing about the child. I think Suresh's internet connections, we lost him. Kashish, are you here? Sujanya Kashish?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
What do you guys think so far?
It's good, but one thing is, in the past we have done awareness campaigns, and although it takes a little time, like around 1 week, but we had started getting direct calls from the customers, and that too almost like they are warm leads. That I would like to say.
So what about that?
Our idea is not to completely replace also. The proportion of that and the form of that might change. Like how, if we want to do it, like maybe we can do the same awareness through traffic campaigns with faster, better results also. So we completely agreed with like how the approach was been previously. And maybe we would want to like, there are some ways where we can slightly improve the results also.
Yeah, actually, there was one campaign that you said, the copper tank campaign. So that is basically a new product. That's why we are spreading awareness, and that's why the cost was high for that campaign.
Yeah.
Completely.
Okay.
understood.
Suresh, are you here? Back.
Some network issues at the place.
Okay. I think it's joined. Having trouble hearing you.
Some problem here.
You can use your mobile internet. That works wonders at times. 5G is in the bar. The 5G works better than the broadband.
The problem is I get phone calls on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Actually,
fine.
there is a setting that we can do. So yeah, I mean, that was the overall proposal to kind of seamlessly fulfill the fulfillment system as well, increasing the cash upfront and obviously increasing the lead flow, customer trust, reducing cancellation, directly impacting the bottom line in the next 3 months. So what do you think about it?
Great. We are having a plan to open up our depot in Bangalore. Thereby, we can reduce our lead time from, after conversion, we are having around 8 to 10 days. We can reduce it to 1 or 2 days immediately. So,
Yeah, that's later. That's when Yeah, that's what we have been discussing, but that's only when the Bangalore setup happens. But what about the makeshift arrangement for the next 3 to 6 months till the time it
No,
happens?
no, immediately. I think by next month we are going to open
Okay, got it.
that immediately.
Okay.
Well, that will improvise our, I mean, user experience. It will be faster.
Correct.
So this lead nurture and conversion is a issue, and hopeful to improvise with your views and strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is the proposal now?
Okay, but your voice is a little not incoherent, but I hope you can hear me fine.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's the proposal. Now what we are, the 3 months ROI based plan is what we want to propose at the moment.
Okay.
So basically the idea is very simple, because looking at the things that we see, we seeing things that we are right now losing money on the table, and we can quickly use those opportunities for doubling our leads, prepaid conversions like been discussing. The goal is simple: to increase high quality leads, optimize ad messaging, very important, which we feel is a big gap at the moment, using story selling. And that would also percolate your in the organic space as well.
Hmm.
Automating order tracking communication. So automation of using the WhatsApp automation, and improving sales team conversions, both organic plus calls. So what, the entire, the delivery would include the entire end-to-end marketing, which includes creating those landing pages. The landing page has to be highly converting as well. The experience, the staying ratio on the landing pages, performance-driven ads, retargeting, sales automation, customer follow-ups using, again, automations, and more importantly, the sales team training. Number one, for handling calls, that we have been doing in the program that you were part of, the coaching program, as well as the organic messaging. So last meeting, we have discussed the kind of campaigns that the team is doing. So how we can use really powerful story selling campaigns for organic social media that currently the team is doing.
Okay.
So the team training as well as done for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the investment and the ROI model is just for 3 months for now. It's a growth plan. So it's at 1.95 lakhs.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not able to see you.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
97,500 upfront. Okay. Fine. So what all included in this?
So the entire everything. So everything that is required for us to make this happen. So number one, we're looking at the metrics, right? What are we achieving? So, we're talking about, we're basically the number of leads, the quality, revenue. So we will benchmark those metrics, and going backward. So we've got to work on the landing pages. So landing pages, again, something that we have to test. It's not like, we create one page and works. So different messaging, what message is being resonated with this, your client. So that messaging goes in the ad, in the creative, in the landing pages, then the complete ads end to end, which is performance driven, retargeting, complete automation, which is WhatsApp.
is also part of this, that what you said, as the invoice reached and dispatch started, it is reached, all the messages
That's
included.
right. Yes. Yes.
Fine.
And the team training as well.
Okay.
So yeah,
Team
the team training and everything is like the entire year. So they are part of the sales team training that happens
Yeah,
every
but it is in local language, Kannada.
English. Okay. Kannada.
Okay.
But no, the training is in English, but they can always translate. No, they know English,
Yeah.
right? Sujata and Kashish, they know English.
These people know, other two people are there.
Ah.
Okay, fine.
No, I
We
mean,
don't do the calling part. Calling, there are other two.
come again.
As in, me and Sujanya, we are part of like making the creatives and all that. Calls are handled by other two people.
Understood. So
Yeah.
so so sales team training means we discuss two things. One is the organic marketing that we were discussing in the last meeting, and you had shown me certain ads that you've been certain organic video content that you have posted on YouTube, etc. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the team training is twofold. One is using the entire story selling map. How do you understand the four, the drivers, to understand how do we create those story selling content and limitless client attraction content so that you are able to produce a great lead generating content organically to post on social media. So that is training number one, which is social media training. And which is basically you get the ready to use templates, the planner and everything. The second training is the calls, which is, when the client comes inbound or outbound, sometimes you are calling, sometimes you getting the call. So how do you close in the next 3 to 5 minutes for a product? So what questions to ask and how do you lead that to closure and psychologically nurtured questions?
Fine. And is it includes redesigning of website and our existing website?
Website is a one-off activity.
Okay.
I'm asking that. So you're talking about the main website that you have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It does not include, but we can work out something.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a one-off activity. These things that we're talking about are a recurring basis.
Yeah. No, because even some upgradation of website is required frequently, changes or anything like that.
We have the expertise, we have the capability to do that. Landing page is part of the website. So yeah.
Fine.